to lead our life, to awaken your inner self, we need a spiritual guru as well. Maybe you can have a spiritual guru online or offline, or maybe as a god that you believe. So, for example, now very important that we should have one guru. Maybe we heard about Ekalavya stories, where he had a guru, where he created that idol and he learned the different skills. So guru plays a very important role in our every stage of our life. So it may be to foster personal and professional growth. For example, maybe emotional well-being, or when we're taking a spiritual path. So I said, and I started reading Bhagavad Gita. So I can read, but I won't be able to understand the deep meaning of it. So I need some guru. So it's very important if wherever you take any stage, or wherever you go, or you take any step, you need someone to guide.
Everyone, I'm Jitendra Singh, banker turned entrepreneur and author of the book Pep at Mastering the Art of Selling. I welcome you to read my story, where I interview authors, speakers, coaches, celebrities, entrepreneurs, and more. Today I have with me Mr. Lohith Udyawar. He is a young entrepreneurial mindset and vibrant master trainer and a career counselor from Bengaluru. Lohith is a founding team member of SkillWyze Global, growth partner at CareerNaksha, and a mentor at the Edvisor. With over 12 years of experience, Lohith is an ICF CCE certified life and executive coach, certified career coach and counselor through Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India, and also NLP and Mindfulness practitioner and mentor. So he worked in the training, coaching, counselling and content division with multiple MNC companies and headed L&D, quality and operations. He has mentored more than 200 plus aspiring trainers and coaches, trained 3,500 plus professionals and students, coached for 120 plus hours and counseled for 50 plus hours during his tenure. Lohith hosted multiple public programs and also gave guest lectures in schools and colleges on skill development and value-added education. He trains students and early working professionals on life management skills, soft skills, employability skills, corporate etiquettes, leadership, motivation, and mindful meditation, etc. He also provides one-on-one career counseling and coaching to students from grade 6 to early working professionals. So today he would be sharing his life journey. So let us hear from him. Welcome, Lohith. The platform is open, and now over to you.
Namaste. Thank you so much. It's immense pleasure to be here, and I believe you're doing a really great job and in having this platform and sharing everyone's story, and that inspires everyone. People are going through so many challenges in this life, and the kind of story that you put in this webinar mode, so that inspires a lot of people and motivates them to take and lead their life. Thank you so much for inviting me to this wonderful platform.
Pleasure to have you here today. So first thing I'd like to know from you is how did your past life has affected the person who you actually wanted to be in your life and what you are?
Okay, that's thank you so much for that question. I think it definitely took me to my past life when I was young, and I believe this is a subjective matter, right? And I have heard when I started my professional journey as a counselor or coach, so many people, I heard people saying or feeling regret about their academic year or their past life when they were young and everything. So, but for me, what I believe is Jitendra ji, I won't regret what happened in my past life, right? So in fact, I believe my past life experience and the challenges shaped my personality altogether, maybe the traits or my interest, or more than that, I got a more clarity on my desires in my life. So I was able to fulfill, there are a couple of unfulfilled goals in my past life when I was young. during my education time, and that had become a strong aspiration in my present life today. And want to share a story. Like when I started my career, so there was a time where I have to choose. I started my career in commerce. I did PUC in commerce itself, so I had an option to. That time my brain started, okay, what I love, and a couple of trends that attracted me. So I had multiple choices. So my mom is from teaching background, and most of my mom's family side are teaching background, and my uncle is from commerce background, and he's an accountant. So I had a mix of opinion or guidance from people talking about, okay, this is what you have to do, and you can become teacher. Not much of not to study much. You can earn and get a place in some government placement, and you can become a government teacher. So it is completely rest. You can worry much. It's peaceful job. So had a mix of opinions. So but I end up taking BCom without any option. So I don't want to be teacher at that point, and didn't had any more knowledge or idea about what they do and all the stuff. And that's how I end up choosing commerce. But I had somewhere inside me, I wanted to start my career. I want to learn in computer field. That's attracted me more. But I thought maybe people are talking, maybe that's for goodness, for good thing that they're suggesting me. So I took BCom, but I feel that is a right decision at that moment, and I won't feel bad that I've taken BCom. But that journey for 3 years gave me a clear picture and more learning. I was able to associate with a couple of people and able to identify my own talent. But yes, not a purpose or a clarity about my career. But I worked in a literature field. That's how I was able to read more books. I started reading Vivekananda's book and Swami Vivekananda's book, and APJ Abdul Kalam's talking about a dream. So that's how my academic year or my childhood started. And recently I wrote a book, and it's in the publications mode. So that's how I started. So that's somewhere my inner self gave me a kind of sign that this is something that you can become in the future. That's how my journey started. And I worked in I got a placement where I happened to work. I had to move from my hometown from Bengaluru to Bangalore, and that was biggest challenge that time. And took an opportunity to worked in a different role and everything. So that gave me a kind of great learning to be in this current position where I am now. So my past 12 years of experience plus my education for almost 5 years in the upper grade gave me a great learning and experience.
Right.
To be honest, yeah.
So if I talk about things you are passionate about in your life, so what are those things?
Oh, okay, great. About my passion. So when I mentioned that I was discovering my passion during my education time, right? So didn't had a client, as I said, about my career. But when I started working different field and everything, I got, I found my passion. And during the COVID time, 2020, so I got a complete clarity about my purpose, and how I can make my passion to profession. How I can take that transition. So I believe there are two things: motivation and inspiration both go hand in hand, according to me, right? And this is what I believe drove me from visualization mode or imagination mode to an action mode. And I believe my biggest inspiration is books. When how I started reading a couple of books, which gave me a great idea, my past experiences, and I really feel fortunate to meet mentors in my different field, and of course the nature. Nature is something that close to my heart. Though I'm born and brought up in Kerala, God's own country, so surrounded by nature. Even my house is surrounded by nature. So I don't know whether it's a coincidence. I have been born in Kerala, but nature is completely connects to me. I believe nature teaches so many lessons without any expectations. I have posted a couple of short videos in my YouTube channel as well, where I spoke about a couple of learning where nature teaches every day to the life. And I think this is what made me to take steps to share my wisdom with society without any expectations much. I worked in different roles, but teaching is something that I found that excited me more, right? I worked in the operations, I worked in the quality, I worked in the training, I worked in as executive role, different roles. But I found, okay, initially I mentioned like teaching was something not cup of my tea, but I found that not as a teacher, but as a guru, as a trainer, as a coach or a mentor, definitely something that I can share my wisdom with everyone. I found that, that gave me immense joy and fulfillment in what I'm doing, and kind of growth. And I am a true believer of lifelong learner, and this is the area where I get an opportunity to learn, share my knowledge, expand my network, live a happy life and mindfully.
Wonderful.
So that's how I found my passion in learning and development and helping someone to lead their life.
On brief note, so how motivation and inspiration working for you for this case?
So it's working really great. The inspiration and motivation that I get from my mentor, like to I have niched down my couple of topics, right? I apply those learnings. I try to learn with different courses or master myself. I share knowledge. So when I share knowledge, I feel okay. There's something that I have to learn. I'm not in that up to the mark. Okay, there's something that I have to learn, and I motivate myself. And the couple of sessions that I attend from where I love a couple of mentors. So that's how it inspires me. And most of the thing is spiritual life, spiritual journey. Reading Bhagavad Gita, that inspires me a lot, and it motivates me wherever I am low on energy, wherever I go. I face any kind of challenge in my life, or I'm not clear about what steps I have to take. So these are the couple of areas that practices, my mindful meditation practices gives the kind of energy and clears my path.
If I talk about your work and experiences, like how you started your career, what all you did so far, and what you are doing now.
Okay, interesting. So I got an opportunity when I was in final year BCom, and as a placement, I got selected. So I started as an executive in one of the leading MNC company. Worked as an executive for almost 6-7 months. Then I worked. I got an opportunity to work with Emphasis as an executive role, but I got a promotion. But there I got an opportunity where my mentor, my manager, gave me an opportunity. Why don't you take an interview? Why don't you attend an interview? There is an interview going on for quality analyst position. So I was good at in product knowledge and process knowledge. They have seen me guiding new employees wherever there is a recruitment. So that's something that helped me to take an interview, and God's grace, I got selected. That's how my first milestone. That is something that I've cleared. So I love achieving small milestone. Not yes, I have a desire to reach a bigger milestone, but I celebrate a small achievement as well. So I thought, okay, this is a great opportunity. Let's try. So that's how big. I joined as a quality analyst position. Then there I got an opportunity to work as a trainer. That's how my training journey started. After 1 year working for this MNC company as Emphasis as a quality analyst, then I moved to training. So from I think it's in the month of May or June 2013, if I'm not wrong. So I remember. So every time, wherever I get an opportunity to move or some new changes that happens in my life in the month of May or June. So that constantly. So I don't know what's the secret behind that most of the time. Training started. I love the training process, meeting with the new people, sharing that knowledge, increasing my productivity, knowledge, and everything. Till COVID, I worked as a trainer. As I moved to operations role role as well. I managed a complete process as a center and in a different companies. If in short, I started with telecom, then e-commerce, tours and travels. So during COVID time, I was in the tours and travel sector. It was it's basically we used to manage world websites and everything. So during COVID, as everyone knows, the tourism everything got very bad hit. So that time I was not working completely, but we had a kind of work, but not as a full time. So here and there we used to get project. So that time, so I got it. I thought, okay, there's something that I have to take a decision about my life. I have to move, and that time I upskilled myself in training field, and I heard about coaching. So I was not doing coaching and mentoring officially, like with the official tools and techniques, but I was doing with my capacity trained by my mentor. So I got opportunity to learn. That's how I did ICF certification about coaching and training certification from one of the leading institute from Bengaluru, that's Indian Leadership Academy. And I upskilled myself. Then I thought, okay, I niched down my service offering. I thought I can able to connect with the youth there, where people are misguided or they're facing the challenges. And even I was in one of the example during my academic year. So I niched down. So I thought for that I need to learn more about how I can tackle those challenges. That's how I use happen to get a certification about counseling sector. So I trained there. I have understood the pros and cons, and I understood the tools and techniques and framework about counseling, coaching. That's how my altogether the kind of professional journey started. So now I am training people on soft skills, corporate program, employability skills, life skills, and I combine my spiritual learning with life skills, where they can be mindful, and whenever they feel low on energy, or maybe they face challenges, even if I'm not there or someone is not there, they can be autopilot and they can overcome of those challenges in their life. So now I'm coach and mentor officially announced.
So if I talk about your vision, mission, and goal in life for next 5 to 10 years, so what is the thing you would like to achieve?
Okay, that's fantastic. See, the vision, if I talk about vision, is to empower individuals and provide a space or platform where they can find purpose, which is very, very important, right? And their core values and inner peace, amplify their talents and inborn skills that they have since the time they're born. And that will something help them to in their personal and professional growth and development. So that's something that I want to do in my life before I leave this universe. And for the next 5 to 10 years, if you ask me, so I want to set up my own brand. That's the one thing. Second, to create an awareness about emotional intelligence and career guidance throughout India, and why people have to open up and talk wherever they go with any kind of mental health challenges. Be open to ask any help. Don't hesitate. Don't close yourself with the four walls and without asking anything. Ask for help, and there are so many people are there to help you. So I want to create that platform, and where they can come, be open, and without any judgment, people can come and serve people. So I want to create that pool, and maybe to target at least more than 10,000. I don't want to say any particular figure. I want to talk about an achievable goals is more than 10,000 by this year, as a individual in every sector.
So, what are your most important life lessons you have learned from your professional and personal journey?
Okay, that's a great question, I believe. See, I believe in lifelong learning, and every day we go through one or the other challenges or the learnings. So from COVID, I started journaling. It may be gratitude journaling or my learning and everything. Started making a note, and had a great experience, with that thing. So I believe, couple of learning might help to overcome a couple of challenges or to find their life lessons, ponder their life lessons. So to brainstorm for our viewers or listeners, one of the best learning is I understood is self-care and self-love. Prioritizing self-care and self-love is something that first thing that I've learned during COVID time. Without that, you can't help anyone. That's the first thing that we have heard. Well, you travel by flight, they say, right? So whatever happens, so you have to wear your mask first, then you can help someone. So I understood this after 25 years of my love journey. And second learning is when people are going through inevitable challenges and everything, but be there for someone. So it's not always that you have to give an advice to someone, but be an ear. Like you have to hear someone. So most of the time they need someone to hear. Not always, we get into judgmental mode. Okay, we think that okay, they need guidance or advice. No, not always. That's the thing. That's one thing. Second thing that I've understood. Second is be open to adopt to the changes that you see in your life, and be resilient, and cherish your relationships. And yes, of course, learn from your failure, don't lose hope, and follow your passion. And definitely you can make your passion to profession if you have a really desire, and if you find what is your instinct says. And the last thing is practice gratitude. So whatever you give, you'll get it back. So somewhere I believe in karma as well. Also practice gratitude. You might encounter a small events where people are helping you knowingly, unknowingly. Take a chance before you go to bed, and expressing gratitude to them, and to your nature, to your God or the universe, the nature. So that's what I'm doing it, and this is my biggest learning so far.
Really wonderful. So you have rightly pointed out these things are really important. Until unless you are self-aware, you are helping yourself first, you would not be able to help others on the second stage. So first thing is really important. You work on yourself, you improve your skills, knowledge, experience, and expertise. Then you can share things with other people so that they can also gain some knowledge from you. Really important. Now you have also spoken about role of teachers or guru. Onto this further, how does the role of a guru contribute to professional and personal enrichment?
Okay, perfect. That's that's a great question. For me, what I believe is guru. We meet guru in every stage of our life. I'm not sure how many of you believe or agree to it, but I believe. To give an example, the first guru in our life is when we born is our parent, mother. Right, mother is our guru. So coincidence mother is our first guru or teacher that we say. So it happens to become as a mother. My mom is mother as a teacher. By profession also she is a teacher. So I happen to study in her own school. So it's big bonanza that I've got. So that's one. So I believe teacher or guru are one and the same, and we learn something from our father as well. So that's a second stage where we meet. And during our academic year, we encounter different areas where we meet different teachers. They teach one or the other lessons to us, which will help us lead our life. Maybe a counselor, if I say. Now, people are not much more aware about what career counselor or guide they do, or the mentor does, help them. So career counselor help them to find out what's the best career options for them, and give a without judgmental, unbiased solution based on their traits, personality, interests. So what are different career options that they have? That's one area where we meet our guru. Second, during our career development, during our career journey, we meet mentor. We should have a mentor, because I tell you why. So we go with some career transition. So we lose interest in our job, or we happen to change our job. That time we need a mentor. I'll talk about a mentor, how he can help us, how he can help us in making a network or collaborations, all the stuff. We need someone to guide us. So It may be your friend, or it may be your senior manager or the team leader, but we call it him as a title, as a mentor. To lead our life, to awaken your inner self, we need a spiritual guru as well. Maybe you can have a spiritual guru online or offline, or maybe as a god that you believe. So for example, now very important that we should have one guru. Maybe we heard about Ekalavya stories, where he had a guru, where he created that idol and he learned the different skills. So guru plays a very important role in our every stage of our life. So it may be to foster personal and professional growth. For example, maybe emotional well-being, or when we're taking a spiritual path. So I said, and I started reading Bhagavad Gita. So I can read, but I won't be able to understand the deep meaning of it. So I need some guru. So it's very important if wherever you take any stage, or wherever you go, or you take any step, you need someone to guide. Right. So if you take a small example, we go for a trip. Sometimes we might enter a historical place. We might have read about it, but we have desire to know more about it, right? We look for someone, or we ask for a guide, or could please explain that. So he's our guru, as he's a tour guide, right? So we need a guru, and guru's presence in life plays an immense role to to make a better decision in life, to develop professionally. We provide mental support, and he's someone who can give unbiased constructive feedback to us, which will help us to lead our life in both personal and career development, who will help us to develop a deeper understanding of ourselves, right? Overcome of personal obstacles, balance our work life, and to find a purpose and self-awareness.
Correct. You rightly pointed out the role of guru is really important, or teacher, mentor is really important, because at every stage we require different type of guru, or different type of trainer, different type of coach who can help us, guide us on that respective area. So that is why we need different gurus on different stages of life. So on to this further, like what specific qualities and teachings does a guru possess that can help individual achieve professional success and professional growth?
Okay. What I believe being a guru, so I won't say like I'm expert in something. With my capacity, my knowledge, and my wisdom, I base my experience. I train people, I share my wisdom, I mentor people. But the one thing, best quality of guru, what I believe is he's the one who knows everything, and also he should aware that he don't know anything that's beyond that, his knowledge, right? So when he say, okay, I know everything, that's where ego comes, or attitude comes, where he will people won't be able to approach him, because that expression will be different. So he should be open to learn. That's how he expand his knowledge and wisdom he can able to share. Other couple of quality that I would say is his or her deep knowledge about any topic, the expertise or the wisdom. So based on that, guru can train or teach something best to their mentees or to their student, and reflect the altogether perspectives and everything. The second is a kind of personalized advice. So we as you mentioned, we should have a guru or mentor, or it's a different, like in every stage you encounter different place. So the final tag will be a guru, but you are meeting a teacher during academic year, counselor during your who will help you to decide what career is best, a mentor who will help you to grow in your career, a spiritual guru, or a kind of life partner, or your best person in life who can help you to manage and be there to wherever you're going through any kind of challenge. So altogether it's like balance. So guru is someone who should not provide advice which helped some other client. It should be personalized advice. Like we should understand our client, based on that what is best for that person, that should that advice should be provided. And constructive feedback, of course. Understanding every individual, that's how we can share the best guidance. There's mindful thinking, which will help to cultivate focus, help the student to reduce stress, and increase emotional intelligence. One of the other quality about guru should be like promote intellectual curiosity as a catalyst for both personal and professional growth, right? And everything is like he need to make sure that the goals are clear, and he is providing achievable goals, right? So it should be in a progress. He should maintain the progress. He need to identify, evaluate in every stage of his life whether he's taking the step, and should provide an achievable goals, so that that person also should not feel, okay, I can't achieve if I gave what five years goals in one go. No, should not be. So what I believe is should be in a three different modes: smaller goals and lifetime goals, and you can have long realistic goals, so that small step and celebrate each moment, small
Correct.
milestone.
Correct. Really important. Like Guru should be a knowledge expert, whatever domain he is working on. So on the basis
Right.
of that, he would be able to guide better. So that's why the role of a guru would definitely help us to like make things better. We can achieve our goals better and faster, and also understand the subject in a easy and convenient way. That will save a lot of time, energy. So that is really important. And if I talk about the ways in which guru can guide and mentor individual to enhance their personal skills and overcome challenges and foster personal development, so how it is possible, how they can do it?
Okay, perfect. So one thing is, he should be aware how he can motivate a person or individual when they're going with challenges, or how to bounce back from setbacks or maybe a failure. Of course, a skilled or experienced guru can empower individuals to enhance their professional skills, or navigate obstacles with confidence, and achieve personal growth over time, right, with the regular follow-ups. So assist them in clear and achieving various goals, as I said, and outcomes based on the career development. Provide realistic insights to broaden their vision, and challenge assumptions and everything, and provide as you also mentioned, should be expertise on that particular topic. So he should aware about what is trends, and based on that he need to provide the valuable information and the resources which will help them to grow. Maybe it may be the spiritual ways, or maybe in the professional path, or maybe the personal path, right? So I there's a one experience where I would like mention. So when I was in my graduation to BCom, so I would like to mention his name. We had tax and accountant lecturer Umappa sir. So he made sure that in different way how we can learn about accountancy and tax. Whenever the new tax assumptions used to come, he need to bring up cheat paper, and wherever there is an announcement on the newspaper, so he used to bring and he used to share. Where whatever happens, changes happens in the field of commerce, he need to make sure that we are updated on daily basis, and that's how we can grow. So that's how a guru can play a very important role, and can identify our strengths and areas of improvement, and provide relevant guidance on skill development, suggest couple of training programs. It's okay, it happens where your guru is not expert on some particular topic, but he need to be truthful and faithful, that he can tell people that, okay, you can take this course from someone else, and he has got a good pool of networks where he can suggest, okay, this is the best place where you can get trained and upskill yourself, and attend a couple of courses, or read some books, and provide constructive criticism, provide the right guidance to balance both work life and personal life. Maybe he can help you to provide self-reflection exercise, mindful practices. So there's something that a guru should provide in, you need to find out which guru can provide this kind of services, and to lead your life, and to be happy in our life. And always inspiration is required, or more from our guru.
Right. So that's really wonderful. Now coming back to you again. So in your opinion, what is your take on success? What do you feel about it?
Okay, that's very interesting, and I think that's a bang on question for me. I believe for me, success is a beautiful journey, Jitendra. So enjoy the small milestones or achievements, and don't have any expectations, that I feel in my life. So, but yes, you should have a desire try to that will help us to fulfill our dream, and visualize before taking an action that will help us to overcome of challenges. So we can predict, okay, we might get this kind of challenge, how we can overcome of it. And we when we see the peak, the pointed top of mountain, so it looks very beautiful, and we have a desire, okay, we want to reach there, and we want to see how it looks like, when we go up and we see a kind of do a eagle view, how it looks like. But when we take a journey, we come up with so many challenges. It may be an adventurous mode, and if we don't love that path, right, the journey, we won't feel happy when we reach that mountain, the top of the mountain. We just maybe feel just for a moment, but when we go back in our back to life, we'll might forget that moment. So we want to have to enjoy every moment, maybe a challenging failure or a challenge in terms of your physical or mentally, but you should know how to overcome of it. So the people outside, for people outside, success means, no offense, it may be the social status or reaching financial stability or professional development or material possessions, etc. Right? So for me, it's like creating a positive impact on society with my capacity and live a meaningful life before I leave this universe is success to me. I'm not saying that I don't want to be safe in terms of financially, or should not have, I don't want a beautiful house. No, but whatever I want, so that based on that I can deliver and offer something to my nation, serve my nation without keeping any material expectations in my life, and surrender to Krishna and live a purposeful and meaningful life and be a happy life before we leave. We should not regret that I didn't do this. Okay, there's so many things that I want to achieve. No, whatever you have, that's a success. So like celebrate every moment. So that's a, you feel, okay, I have reached this destination. Okay, there's something that I have to more achieve more. Then you take a small step, and you'll feel fulfilled. That's
Right.
according to, yeah.
Wonderful, nice. Really important that whatever you achieve, whether small or big, you celebrate it and enjoy the feeling. Really important. So now we are on last one. Any message or advice you would like to share with our viewers and listeners?
That's a great to know. I believe, I'm sure the viewers and listeners, they know everything and what they want in their lives. And if for the people, still in the path of finding their purpose and finding their clarity about their personal or professional area. So find out, find a best and suitable mentor who can match your energy, so that he can or she can guide you at the right to the right direction without any judgment, or can provide unbiased guidance. And I know everyone are going through some challenges in their life. I have gone through. I was there a couple of years back, and a couple of months back I was gone through some mental challenges. But you know how to overcome of it. You have when we trust in universe, and when we connect ourselves with the nature, definitely hear us. And when you create a positive aura with us, so automatically universe will send someone to you, so can help you and help you to pull you out from that place, who can
Right.
create you can put the light, who can take you from dark to lightness. Find your inner self, and it's okay to talk if you need, need help. And it's okay to be there for someone who need you very badly, and talk to people around you and find your purpose in life. That's very important. And last thing, that just remember that everyone's journey is very, very unique, and
Right.
based on your life challenge or experience, don't suggest something that might help you, may not help someone. But become a master, so that you can give a suggestion based on their strength and their interest, or what they can achieve. Life lessons and learnings and challenges may resonate differently with each individual. So enjoy every moment, be there for someone, talk. That's the best gift that we have got from universe. So we can talk, we can connect with anyone, give a bit from your side to the nation, to the society, and it's okay to offer a small service. It's okay if you are not a trainer or a mentor or a coach, but you're a human being. Yes, definitely have some strength within you so that you can serve the nation and help people.
Really important. So I must say, whatever discussion we had today was really amazing. You have shared your story. You have also shared various insights from the coaching and the training industry, and also the role and responsibility of a mentor, a trainer, or a guru, and how a guru can help us in various areas of our life, depending on our need, requirement, the situation we are in. So they have the abilities, they have the knowledge, experience to help us, guide us through the way, and they can bring in positivity in our life. So that is the role of a guru in any stage of life. We require them. They can create a magic in our life. So that is really important. We should always have some or the other guru in our life on different areas altogether, not one guru for everything, but different gurus for different things. So that will get more impactful meaning. So thank you so much, Lohith, for your time and energy. I really enjoyed the conversation and looking forward to hear more from you again soon. Thank you so very much once again.
Thank you so much, and all the very best, and you have a very beautiful day to all our viewers and listeners, and for you especially, Jitendra. So I really wish and pray for everyone's safety and wellness. Thank you so much.
Sure.
And we always there for someone. One or the other way, we definitely connect, and it's a very small world. Thank you so much for having me here. I really loved the energy of yours as well, and for this platform. Thank you so much.
And also, I will share your social media link along with the interview so that people can be in touch with you, take your help and guidance as a mentor, and maybe it can help change their life in a positive way. So guys, don't forget to check that out too. Thank you so very much everyone for watching and listening. I hope you all must have gathered a lot of information and enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Have a good time. Thank you and bye-bye.